That was a pretty good episode of Gintama. I'm really liking this arc. Silver Soul is definitely meeting my expectations after the last serious arc we had. So looking forward to it, and this episode, I like the themes. I like the themes going on with, the characters, the Liberation Army, Inshu and all that. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm really liking all the stuff I am seeing in this episode, and if this is what I can expect from the upcoming episodes and Silver Soul entirely, this is going to be a pretty fun arc, and I mean, since this is the final arc of Gintama, I do expect it to be amazing. It's like, man, like, it's better than I thought it would actually be. But anyways, let's get into the main thing I want to talk about, which is Inshu. Inshu is a character we get to see in this episode. We get more characterization and kind of what drives him and why he wants to fight Gintoki and everybody else on the planet Earth. Now, it all starts off at the very beginning. A long time ago, the Tendoshu had a lot of control and power, and basically they turned around and ruined Inshu's entire civilization, his planet. They ruined his homeland. And so Inshu, hating what happened, he had this revenge built inside him, this fire, and he eventually wanted to express this anger and hatred for the Tendoshu back at them. And over many, many years while this was boiling and getting stronger and stronger, he comes to find out that the Tendoshu, they're gone. Now let's think about this, okay? Revenge, or vengeance, it's a very empty thing, because when you do finally get your vengeance, once everything is said and done, you're probably going to feel empty, because there's not really going to be a purpose. It's not going to make you feel better, and maybe in the moment you might feel better, but overall, once everything is said and done, it's not going to make everything that happened go away. It's a very, very real thing, because it's like this. Let's say, what the Tendoshu did, Inshu, they destroyed his entire civilization, they ruined his chances with his wife and his child and all that, they're gone. And even if he was to get vengeance and, take their head, it wouldn't change things. It wouldn't, change what happened to his family, what happened to his homeland. It would not change any of that. So, when he finally accomplished his goal, he would just feel empty, because it really didn't matter in the first place, because there's nothing he can do. Nothing can be changed. It's very sad. And that's a big, concept when it comes to vengeance or wanting to get revenge. That's a big thing. Just you need to consider that if you're trying to get back at someone, once everything is said and done, it's probably not going to be worth it in the end. And that's basically what's going on here in this episode. Inshu, he has realized that his, the people he's been wanting to get back at, the Tendoshu, which has destroyed everything, ruined his life, they're already gone. There's no reason to, even continue doing what he's doing now. Be a part of the Liberation Army to take down the Tendoshu, because they're already gone. And so, what he had building up for so many years, this fire, it has nobody to direct it at. And with this anger, with this hatred within him, it does need to be pointed at something. That's just how it is. Because those feelings, they just don't go away. They don't. That's just the cold hard truth about humanity and how we are as people. When you have these deep, dark feelings within you, and they're building up and all of that, and you want to, put your anger on something, or take your anger out on something, it needs to be directed at something. And since the Tendoshu is gone, and he's had all this anger for so many years directed at them, and now they're gone, he needs something. He needs some area that he could vent on, which now we go to our main cast of characters. He is venting on the planet Earth, and he is initiating a war, which he knows is stupid. There is no point to do it, or no reason for him to do it at all, but he's only doing it because he needs to figure out a way just to, I guess, direct his anger and get it out of his system, because he's had it for so long, there's just nothing he can do about it. But on top of that, too, it also shows how stupid war is. War, in a lot of ways, is stupid. It's very stupid. But at the same time, war happens because of a clash of ideals, what people want. And those fundamental laws with how, we fight over ideals, it's been like that for centuries. Ever since humanity spawned and we came about and we had the ability to think and all of that and have different opinions, that has always been a thing. It would just, we always clash. And a lot of times, war, it's very pointless in the end. It's just basically who comes out on top and whose, overall ideals are right. Or even if they're not right, if they win, they're basically right. And that's what's going on here. Just showcasing that what's going on right now, the Liberation Army going up against our main cast of characters, it's very stupid, but at the same time, it's very real, because it's a really real concept. It's just how people are in the first place. Now, moving past that, too, we also have discrimination. taking place in this episode of Gintama. We get to see that, the Amanto and all of that, the different alien creatures, they're getting discriminated against. And it's a very real topic as well, because once everything is said and done, like, once this arc is over and all of that, and, the Liberation Army is defeated, or if the Liberation Army wins, regardless, whatever happens, there will be discrimination, because that's what happens. When war happens, when you have two people fighting each other, they're going to discriminate against each other. I can't English right now, but they will discriminate against each other. And so that's basically what was going on at the beginning of the episode when, Kagura was talking about it and all that, and just how they're getting, attacked. Should they just leave the planet now? Because, since they are not really wanted, should they just get up and leave? And it also went into the theme of, home is not the building. Home is not the planet. Home is where the people you love are. And this is a very common trait in, anime and manga, and especially in Gintama. It has popped up quite a few times already in the series in many different arcs, comedy arcs to serious arcs. It's popped up many times to where the building is not your home. Your home is with your family, the people that you can hold close together. Because a home, a house, whatever, it can be rebuilt. But the people, you can't get them back. If they're gone, they're gone. And that's basically the message there. So there's these little themes and all that going on throughout this episode, which I truly appreciate, and I love that about Gintama. It always gives you those thought-provoking themes, and that's one of the big reasons why I fell in love with the series in the first place, is because of that. Now, besides all of that, though, I guess another thing to talk about is how negotiations have broken down. So, just like I said, negotiations are not going to work out. So, all of that stuff that happened in the last episode, which looked like we were making progress, like our characters were actually making progress and, stopping the war and all that, that has fallen through, and the war must go on because of Utsuro and what he's doing behind the scenes. Speaking of Utsuro, let's talk about what he did in this episode. Man, straight up making zombies. Like, he was legit making zombies. Like, he was bringing people back and making them fight against Gintoki and all that. I'm like, yo, that's pretty creepy. It's legit creepy. And, I will never get tired of the music as well. Utsuro's theme song that played in that scene. I'm like, it just really fits the scene when you see, like, these people coming back to life and all that, like zombies, and you hear Utsuro's theme song and all that as, he's just looking at Gintoki. I'm like, this is a really good episode, a really good scene. So, yeah, it looks like this arc is going to get very chaotic very quickly because of what's happening right now, and it looks like our main cast of characters are about to get very serious. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you felt about this week's episode of Gintama. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Please be honest in the comments below. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And also, if you want to, get notifications for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button down below. Now, if there's some reason you don't want to get notified for my videos, at the very least, do it for other YouTubers you care about, because it will help them out a lot. And, YouTube does have an issue when it comes to notifying when a creator does upload a video. So, with that being said, I love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. No matter where you live, no matter what time you watch this, I wish you a very great day or night. Please be safe, stay warm, stay safe. Chibi out.